You never asked for diamonds. You only asked for time. You wanted Sunday mornings and my hand inside your hand. You wanted me to listen, not pretend to understand. You wanted little answers when you asked if I was there. I gave you half a heartbeat and called it being fair. You waited by the doorway while I stared into my phone. You never asked for everything, you only asked for home. Now every simple thing you wanted feels heavier than gold. I finally learned what love required when yours became too cold. These are the things I never gave you, the minutes that could have saved you. A softer word, a longer kiss, a reason not to live like this. You gave me every part of you, I gave you almost nothing true. Now I would give my whole life through for the things I never gave you. You asked me how my day went, then waited for my eyes. I answered without looking, like your love had endless time. You wanted me beside you when the world became too loud. Instead I left you standing like a stranger in the crowd. I thought love lived in grand things, in promises and rings, but love was every little need I treated like nothing. These are the things I never gave you, the minutes that could have saved you. A softer word, a longer kiss, a reason not to live like this. You gave me every part of you, I gave you almost nothing true. Now I would give my whole life through for the things I never gave you. I cannot bring you back with regret or pay the debts my heart still owes, but I will never love again like kindness has nowhere to go. These are the things I never gave you, and losing you is how I named them. The time, the truth, the tenderness, the simple love I gave you less. You asked for me, I gave you space. Now someone else may know your face. I finally know what love should do from the things I never gave you. You never asked for diamonds, you only asked for me. Waited longer than you should, and I mistook your patience for forever. You gave me one more evening, one more chance to turn around, one more quiet conversation. I kept drowning with my sound. You said I'm getting tired, I said you always say that line. I never heard the ending, hiding underneath your eyes. You stayed through every winter, while I never gave you spring. I thought because you loved me, you could survive anything. But patience isn't endless, even gentle hearts get tired. I kept testing all your goodness, till the final hope expired. You waited longer than you should. You loved me longer than was good. You gave me every chance to change. I gave you reasons to walk away. You stayed until staying hurt, until love became the worst. Now I finally understand. You waited longer than you should. You stopped asking where I've been. You stopped planning months ahead. You stopped fighting for attention, and I called it peace instead. You stopped reaching for my fingers when we walked along the street. I thought you needed distance. You were learning how to leave. You smiled without complaining. You barely raised your voice. I thought that meant forgiveness. You were making your last choice. When somebody stops explaining, it doesn't mean the pain is gone. Sometimes it means they finally know they've been alone too long. You waited longer than you should. You loved me longer than was good. You gave me every chance to change. I gave you reasons to walk away. You stayed until staying hurt, until love became the worst. Now I finally understand. You waited longer than you should. I used to call you patience weakness. Now I know what patience cost. You weren't asking for perfection. You were asking not to feel lost. And I won't ask you to return, just because I finally learned some hearts leave after giving everything they possibly could. You waited longer than you should, and loved me better than I could. You held our future in your hands while I kept making other plans. You stayed until your heart went still. I know I'd keep you if I could, but loving you now means admitting you waited longer than you should. You waited, I wasted, now I understand. Your last goodnight sounded different. I just didn't know it was the last. You kissed my forehead softly, then stood beside the door, like there was something heavy you were trying not to say. I barely looked up at you. I said, I'm tired, turn off the light. You whispered, okay, sleep well, but something didn't feel right. Your voice had lost its pleading, your eyes had lost their fight, and I slept through the final hour. You still belong to my life. Some goodbyes don't sound like leaving, Sometimes love says one last goodnight before it lets you go. Your last goodnight was different, soft enough to break me now. No anger in the sentence, no promise hanging around. You knew what morning carried. I was sleeping through the truth. Your last goodnight was different because it was goodbye to you. By morning your side was empty, your drawer was open wide, your jacket wasn't hanging where it always used to hide. There was a note beside the coffee with only a few lines. You wrote, I hope you find the love you never let inside. No blame, no cruel ending, no reason left to fight. Just one quiet piece of paper and the echo of that night. I replay every second, every breath and every pause, searching for the moment when forever became lost. Your last goodnight was different, soft enough to break me now. No anger in the sentence, no promise hanging around. You knew what morning carried. I was sleeping through the truth. Your last goodnight was different because it was goodbye to you. If I'd known that was the last one, I would have stayed awake. I would have held your tired face and owned every mistake. I would have said, don't leave in silence. I would have asked you what you need. But regret is always loudest when there's no one left to hear it speak. Your last goodnight was different. Now I hear what silence meant. You weren't asking me to save us. You had nothing left to spend. And every night before I sleep, I hear that gentle truth. Your last goodnight was different because it was the last of you. Good night. I wish I'd answer differently. Good night. The flowers died before I noticed. So did we. You brought me roses every Friday. I never asked you why. I placed them near the window, then forgot them there to dry. You changed the water for me when the petals bent too low. I never saw the tenderness in everything you chose. Then one Friday there were no flowers. I barely noticed then. Now I stare at empty glass and wish they'd bloom again. Love does not always leave with thunder. Sometimes colors simply fade. while one heart keeps on waiting, and the other looks away. The flowers died before I noticed, petal by petal, day by day. You stopped reaching, I kept believing love would somehow choose to stay. I thought everything was endless because you always brought me roses, but the flowers died before I noticed, and so did the love I never noticed. I found one dried behind the curtain from a year we used to know. I held it like a memory, too fragile now to hold. He never needed grand affection, just a sign that I could see the little ways you loved me while they were happening to me. You left no roses on the table the week before goodbye. I finally saw the empty vase when you were no longer mine. Now I water every flower like forgiveness lives in rain. Funny how we learn attention from the things we cannot say. The flowers died before I noticed, petal by petal, day by day. You stopped reaching, I kept believing love would somehow choose to stay. I thought everything was endless because you always brought me roses, but the flowers died before I noticed, and so did the love I never noticed. If another heart brings flowers, I will not leave them there alone. I will learn to love the living before I grieve what's gone. I cannot make our roses open, I cannot turn the seasons back, but I can carry what they taught me into every love I have. The flowers died before I noticed, but their memory taught me this: love survives in daily water, in attention, time, and tenderness. I cannot make our roses open, I cannot change what time has chosen. The flowers died before I noticed, but now I know why they were roses. One empty face, one lesson left. So did we. I used to hate the questions, now I miss the way you asked. Did you eat? Did you sleep? Did you make it home alright? You asked those little questions, almost almost every single night. Are you tired? Do you need me? Should I stay a little while? I answered like your kindness was a weight instead of love. You noticed when I went quiet before I said a word. I thought you were too worried, now I miss being heard. I thought your care was pressure, I thought your love was need, but you were only showing me how deeply someone sees. I miss the way you asked about me, like every answer mattered deeply. I miss the worry in your voice, the love inside each little choice. I called it pressure, called it need, but you were only loving me. Now no one waits for me like that, and I miss the way you asked. You asked me what was hurting, I said nothing, let it go. You asked me what I needed, I said you don't need to know. You tried to learn my silence, I kept building higher walls. Now I would answer everything just to hear one more call. You asked me where I saw us when another year had passed. I changed the conversation, now I live inside that question. Love was hiding in your questions, not control, not fear, not doubt. You were trying to come closer, I kept shutting you out. I miss the way you asked about me, like every answer mattered deeply. I miss the worry in your voice, the love inside each little choice. I called it pressure, called it need, but you were only loving me. Now no one waits for me like that, and I miss the way you asked. If you ask me now, are you happy? I think I'd finally tell the truth. I'm learning how to answer because I lost the one who wanted to. If you ask me, do you miss me? I wouldn't hide behind my pride. I'd say more than I can carry, then let the silence answer why. I miss the way you asked about me, the ordinary love around me. I miss the softness in your voice, the way you made my heart a choice. I called it pressure, called it need, but you were only loving me. Now silence sits where you once sat, and I miss the way you asked. Are you okay? I wish you'd ask. I learned your silence too late. I learned your silence too late. You used to tell me when you hurt, I used to turn it into fights. You tried to show me where we broke, I tried to prove that I was right. Then one day you stopped explaining, stopped defending what you felt. I thought the quiet meant forgiveness, you were saving yourself. You smiled without complaining, you nodded when I spoke. I never knew your silence was the sound of losing hope. I learned every word you didn't say, after there was nothing left to change. I heard the truth inside your eyes, only after love had said goodbye. I learned your silence too shoulders slowly fell. Each time I made another lie. The way you said it's okay when nothing felt okay at all. I should have heard the heartbreak before it became a wall. You stopped asking me to listen. You stopped telling me your fears. I thought the stormy past us, you were running out of tears. Love kept speaking through your quiet. I simply never learned the tongue. By the time I understood you, our last conversation was done. I learned your silence too late. Learned the look upon your face. Learned that nothing sometimes means there is nothing left to save. I learned the distance in your eyes was goodbye without a sound. I learned your silence too late, after you were not around. Now when someone says they're fine, I don't assume the word is true. I learned how deeply silence hurts from everything I did to you. I wish I heard you when you whispered before your heart became too tired. I wish I knew the quiet was where your hope expired. I learned your silence too late, but I will never waste the lesson. Love deserves a heart that listens. When the words are disappearing, I know the distance in your eyes was goodbye without a sound. I learned your silence too late, but I finally hear it now. I hear you now, when there is nothing left to hear. Someone else gets my tomorrow, the one I kept promising you. I said someday I'll be softer, someday I'll have more time, someday we'll take that little trip, someday I'll get it right. I built our love on later, like later couldn't disappear. You waited through my promises for year after wasted year. You wanted Sunday mornings and slow drives out of town. I kept saying maybe next week, till you stopped asking around. I had today and wasted it. I thought tomorrow would stay ours. Now every future I described belongs to someone else. Somehow, someone else gets my tomorrow. The life I said we'd have someday, the quiet house, the little garden, all the love I pushed away. Someone else may hear your laughter without wondering when it'll go. She gets everything I promised. Someone else gets my tomorrow. I hope she says she loves you before turning off the light. I hope she holds your hand when something keeps you up at night. I hope she never answers later when your heart needs her today. I hope she knows a good tomorrow starts with how you love this day. Maybe she will take that journey to the coast you wanted most. Maybe she will make you breakfast while you laugh about burnt toast. I won't hate her for receiving what I was too blind to hold. You deserve a love that happens, not a future always told. Someone else gets my tomorrow, the life I said we'd have someday. The quiet house, the little garden, all the love I pushed away. Someone else may hear your laughter without wondering when it'll go. She gets everything I promised. Someone else gets my tomorrow. If you ever build that little house we used to dream about, I hope every room feels certain. I hope love never shuts you out. And if you plant the flowers I kept saying we would grow, I hope somebody waters them before their colors go. Someone else gets your tomorrow, and I will not call that unfair. You waited through enough tomorrows for a love that wasn't there. I'll keep one lesson from losing you. Love is now, not when we grow. I lost you waiting for tomorrow. Now someone else gets yours. Someday finally came. It just came without me. I used to tell the story like I was the one you hurt. I told my friends you left me when I needed you the most. I said you turned your back and disappeared just like a ghost. I never told them how you waited, how you begged me just to care, how you slept beside my silence and still reached to find me there. I made your leaving sound so cruel because the truth exposed my shame. It was easier to lose you if I made you take the blame. But healing needs the whole truth, not the half that saves my pride. So tonight I'll tell the story with your heartbreak left inside. Now I keep your side of the story right beside the things I say. You didn't leave because you hated me. You left because I pushed love away. You tried until trying broke you. Oh, you stayed until staying hurt. Now I keep your side of the story because your truth deserves to be heard. Call me after every fight, even when I shut you out. You apologized for things that were never yours to doubt. You asked me for affection, I made you feel ashamed, then acted like your leaving came without a cause or a name. You carried more than half of us while I kept score of every flaw, then told the world you gave up when I was why you lost. keep your side of the story, right beside the things I say. You didn't leave because you hated me. You left because I pushed love away. You tried and broke you. You stayed until staying hurt. Now I keep your side of the story, because your truth deserves to be heard. If someone asks what happened, I won't say you gave up fast. I'll say you fought until you learned you could not live inside our past. I'll say I loved you badly while you loved me all you could. And sometimes leaving someone is the bravest kind of good. Now I keep your side of the story, and it finally sets us free. You were not the heartless ending. I was frightened you might be. You loved until love hurt you, then chose the life you deserved. I will keep your side of the story, even when the truth still hurts. This time I'll tell the whole truth. Sometimes the memories are kinder than I ever was to you. I remember Sunday mornings, your hand resting over mine, the way you made the coffee before I opened up my eyes. I remember how you waited when I came home late again, how you smiled like seeing me was still the best part of your day. I remember every kindness I was too distracted to see. Now those little pieces of you come back like gifts to me. And I don't know how something beautiful can hurt this much to keep. You gave me memories full of love, I gave you reasons you should leave. I don't deserve the memory of how gently you loved me, of every night you held me close when I gave almost nothing back. I don't deserve the tenderness the time refuses to forget, but memory doesn't ask permission, it keeps bringing you back again. I remember rainy evenings, you would pull me closer still. You always knew when something hurt before I said I wasn't well. You knew which songs could calm me, you knew when I needed space. You learned every hidden corner, I refused to learn your pain. Now the smallest things remind me how completely I was known, and how the felt completely alone. Maybe memory isn't mercy. Maybe memory is proof that someone once gave everything, and I didn't know its worth. I don't deserve the memory of how gently you loved me, of every night you held me close when I gave almost nothing back. I don't deserve the tenderness that time refuses to forget, but memory doesn't ask permission. It keeps bringing you back again. I cannot erase the beautiful just because I failed its trust. I cannot turn our good days dark to make losing you hurt less. So I'll keep the way you love me without pretending you are mine, and let each memory teach my heart to recognize love next time. Maybe I deserve the memory if I let it make me better, if I learn to hold a good heart like nothing lasts forever. I won't turn your tenderness into another life of regret. I'll remember how you loved me and become worthy of it yet. Sometimes the memories are kinder than I ever was to you. If I could love you then, the way I know how now, I would answer when you called me. I would look you in the eyes. I would notice when your smile was only sadness in disguise. I would ask about your morning and remember what you said. I would hold you through the silence instead of turning in the bed. I would choose the little moments I once thought would always stay. I would understand forever is only built from every day. But wisdom came too late for us after your heart had given up. Now I know exactly what to do in a life that has no you. If I could love you then, the way I know how now, I would never make you wonder if your love was too much somehow. I would give you all the softness I was too afraid to send. If I could love you now, I would have loved you better then. I would never call you needy for wanting me to care. I would make the room feel warmer every time you enter there. I would tell you when I missed you. I would kiss you before goodbye. I would never let my silence make you question why you tried. I would turn towards you in arguments instead of needing to be right. I would choose your heart before my pride and hold you through the night. But time does not accept regret as payment for another chance. And loving you cannot become a not after I had lost you. I would give you all the tenderness I learned from losing us back then. If I could love you now, I would have loved you better then. But I cannot rewrite yesterday, so I'll honor how it ends by becoming who you needed. Though I couldn't be her then, if I could love you then, I would. But now I let you go. If I could love you then, I would. But now I let you go.